through a couple of interesting tools, interesting use case scenarios, and then what I was planning to do was I picked about 2 or 3 different projects that we've been working on, and this has been spearheaded by women at Avaya. And the reason why I picked it was more. I did ask them, how did you pick these problems? What are these different things? Maybe subconsciously they said it was to try and improve the productivity, trying to give somebody far more, the concept of working from home, the concept of working at odd hours, trying to get in multiple media, etc. So let me kind of start off with a couple of existing things that we already have, like productivity tools, and then I'll walk on to some newer things that potentially would help to make this far more effective. So let me start with this. I hope this thing works here.
At 11 a.m. Avaya, read my new emails from Claude. The presentation has been moved to 2 p.m. today. We need a research ASAP.
Avaya, call center.
Hi, Angela.
Hey there. So I'm running to catch this flight, but the deck is on the server. Just update the cover page and you're all set.
Awesome. Thanks for getting that to me so quick.
Avaya, hold my calls. Avaya, come back.
I'm back. What can I do for you?
Find free time on Friday. Schedule some playtime with Maya.
Meet your new best friend. Avaya speech access. Outlook and Notes compatible. Life friendly.
Yeah, so this is one of the products that essentially tells about, what are the tools. For instance, here's the speech access tool. How can speech access tool help you to give the same flexibility? In a way, it tries to, bring in the work environment if needed, at your home or at the hotel, etc. So let me walk you through one more example here. And this the mobility aspect, and how does one blend in work-related calls, family-related calls, and how can somebody actually juggle these 2 tasks together? And this again happens, both as somebody pointed out, right, as even Shada pointed out, happens, both in men and women. And it's a balancing act for the entire employee world.
Software that fits your office and your personal life right in your pocket. Avaya One Mobile Edition.
The idea here was this person was outside work. It's just that this person carried their office extension back to their mobile, so it didn't appear to anybody that this person was out of the office. They always thought he or she was in the office and actually getting business done at the right time and at the right. So just a quick introduction of what Avaya is. It's essentially our parent was Lucent, grandparent was AT&T, and we work on essentially enterprise communication. So what I was trying to go back and see is how can somebody achieve this? That constantly everybody strives for trying to get a work-family balance. A good parent at home, being a good mom, being a good dad, being an efficient worker. How do we enhance productivity and also have this concept of flexibility? And what are the tools that can help us achieve this? If you just look at the demographics here, right? So there's a lot of people, and this, I must say, the demographic is more that I've got from, US charts, not necessarily India. I'm sure there's, some parallels to how it works in India. Is 58% of the companies consider theirs to be a virtual workplace today. 90% or about 90% of employees work in branches, and that actually it's quite true, I think, even in India today. Home worker, they say 89 of top, again, 100 US companies offer telecommuting. 60% of Britons and Germans are equipped to work remotely, right? So I think this is again a very interesting concept, and I think it should be more so in a country like India, because people have always talked about I think the nice things about Bangalore, but I think the terrible things about Bangalore is the commute, right? So you probably almost spend 2 or 3 hours of your entire workday or entire day. You would rather spend time with your family, but you end up commuting, right? And so there's an incentive, and there's a need, and there are technology available that can actually satisfy this. 80% of workers are either working from home, move from office to office, or always on the go. So how do we have these tools, right? How do we get these tools so that when they are always on the move, how do we make sure that important messages, find a way to reach them, right? Or they can probably carry, it's just like giving somebody one number and telling them, just call me at that number, and the system behind you says, okay, fine. The profile says this person is working from home. It's unknown to the person who's calling you, but based on the profile, it would actually transfer the call back to either your home phone or your mobile phone.